So Jungle Jane's journey has come to an end. Absolutely gutted for her. First campmate out. No one ever wants to be the first campmate to leave the jungle, but unfortunately for Jane, it was her. The Wallies with the Brollies. The canned laughter is definitely drowning out their jokes. It's so miserable in that jungle when it rains like it has been. It makes everything feel so damp and miserable. You can't wash anything because nothing will dry. We literally gave up towards the end as it was just the most pointless thing. We didn't even want to have a shower because it was so cold, so miserable. You couldn't wash your hair, and the production used to yell at us over the speakers and say to us, go and shower, go and shower. It was just horrible. You couldn't get dry, you couldn't get warm. And when it rains as well at night, they open this massive canopy and it's almost like a parachute. So it goes over the tent and it's like on a pulley system. And it protects the camp, so to speak, but sometimes there's like a few holes in it. So everything does still get really damp and makes everything a bit soggy. Someone also comes and dumps a load of logs at the bottom of the creek. So when you see the pile of logs at the bottom, someone from production literally comes and dumps them there every day. Sometimes more than once a day. It's full on production. Honestly, when you come out of the jungle, you don't appreciate how big the production is until you see everything. The trucks, the catering, Ant and Dec were right last night. It is second to none. They have the most amazing food. Well, maybe they had the most amazing food, but after kind of 2 weeks in the jungle, anything would taste better than rice and beans, that's for sure. Oh, Maura is great fun. She's so direct and honest, and I love that with her. Mealworms in my gross. Water, but would rather have chocolate bars. And she was fuming that they sucked their fingers after eating the chocolate cake, wasn't she? She's hilarious. But the campmates are definitely not happy with having to pay for everyday purposes and essentials. It's really upset them. The only good thing to come from it was clean, fresh water. So normally you have to go down to the bottom of the creek and bring the water back up to main camp and then boil it. And it does taste pretty disgusting. Oh, Oti and Melvin, the trial virgins, tank of torture. Oti's scream, I heard it from my house. I loved how they volunteered their services. Oti rocked that bridge and they absolutely smashed it. The first 12 out of 12, but it was a real 13-star performance from them. Melvin was so encouraging. I'm starting to take a real shine to him. I think he's lovely. And he's absolutely right. If you can't see it, it absolutely doesn't exist. And Royal Stories by Alan about Vera. Have you brought me grapes, Charles? But the Reverend outdone everyone again with the Dominic West story. I think he's brilliant. And there's definitely too much food in the camp. Too many treats, keeping everyone's spirits up. I've never known anything like it before. But the octopus definitely wasn't making a good first impression. An interesting choice for meal, that's for sure. Crumpet Gate, oh, don't get cross, Talita. I could have toasted the crumpets myself. I don't doubt, Dean. You're a brave man, but you're way too obvious. You naughty boy. But he is making me laugh. And it's clear to see some campmates have formed a really close bond, and it's going to be really tough week for them once they start to part in. It really disrupts everything. And GK for motivational speaker next. She's absolutely beautiful and I love her. So my hero's Danny for nominating Barry as his dad. That's so cute. Villain, there wasn't any. Even Dean shone through. And, you know, I'm really starting to like Dean. I think he's brilliant.